doing VTU business. That is what we are going to talk about tonight. And we are going to use Mary's Biz VTU as an instance. All right, we are going to use Mary's Biz VTU as an instance. Now, when I, please, can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Hello, can you see my screen? Please, if you can see my screen, put it in the chat section that you can see the screen. I don't know whether you are seeing the VTU area in the screen. If you can see the VTU in the screen, can you see the VTU? I mean the VTU area. If you can see it, that means I'm in the right track. Okay, so like I said, how can, like, a lot of persons are doing VTU business. If you go to the roadside, you see a lot of people that are doing VTU business. You go to the market, you see a lot of people that are selling airtime. Even in motor parks, you see a lot of people that are selling airtime. Right? So what we are doing here is not hawking of airtime. What we are doing here is not hawking of airtime. What we are doing here is a professional VTU business that can be paying you more than 200,000 in a month if you do it well. That is what I want to talk about, because I see that a lot of persons do not really know what they can do using this VTU account. A lot of persons do not know how much they can make from this VTU account. So that is why I want to talk about it tonight. So if you are into, if you are into Mary's Biz and you have this VTU portal, or you are not a Mary's Biz partner, but you want to start making money from VTU business, this is a great opportunity for you to generate yourself a lot of money with your smartphone. If you have a VTU business, you can never be poor. If you are doing a VTU business, you can never be broke. Are you getting me? If you are doing a VTU business, you can never be poor. The reason is because people buy these products every day. People buy airtime every day. People subscribe for data every day. People pay for their electricity bills every day. Yes, people pay for it every day. The month this person's own expire may not be the month the other person's own may expire, especially if they are using a prepaid meter. All right. So people make VTU transactions every day. People buy airtime every day. People subscribe for data. People pay for Go TV, DSTV, StarTime every day. And one good thing about Mary's Biz is that in Mary's Biz VTU, you see a lot of things here, like Bet Niger, funding of Bet Niger account. You see those people that does Bet Niger, you can fund their account. Yeah, I know they do Bet Niger, but if you see those that are doing Bet Niger, you can fund the account. Money transfer, can do money transfer in Mary's Biz. Smile, Star Times. You see a lot of things here. So if you have not tried all these things, try them. They are working. Wallet transfer, you can transfer money to wallet. EEDC, electricity bill payment, NECO result. You can check NECO result using this thing. So why are you complaining that you don't have money? Results, you can check WAEC. See WAEC here, you can check WAEC. Book SMS, you can send SMS to all the contacts in your phone at once using this Mary's Biz VTU. You see DSTV here, Go TV, SpectraNet, and a lot of things. And the most interesting part of it is that you buy data at a very cheap amount. For instance, if you want to buy 1 gig, let's say, let me just go to data bundle. Let's go to SME data. If you want to buy 1 gig, let's say I want to buy MTN 1 gig, right? This is MTN. This is it. MTN 1 gig. That is it. 1 gig is 320 naira. Okay, for instance, let me put the phone number. Okay. All right, I just want to show you how you can make a lot of money from VTU business. Let me put phone number and proceed. Okay. All right. So let's say I want to buy MTN 1 gig. 1 gig. If you go to buy this thing from MTN store directly, that 1 gig will be around let's say 1,000 something or 1,000 or something like that. Now you see here 1 gig, you are buying it 320 naira, and Marisbees is paying you 21 naira. That means you are buying 1 gig 298 naira. All right. Now imagine if 10 persons come to you that they want to buy 1 gig and you are selling it 400. You can sell it 400 naira to them. You can sell it 500 naira to them. You can even decide to sell it 1,000 naira to them. Yes. Meanwhile, Marisbees is only charging you 298 naira. Now, if you are selling like this, even if you are selling 500, people will be patronizing because they will be happy that it is very cheap. All right, people will be happy buying from you. But if you are selling 400 or so, any amount, you will be making money. You'll be making a lot of money. Imagine if you make 100 naira from 10 people in a day. That is 1,000 naira already. If you make 100 naira from 1,000, I'm being too okay, let me reduce the number. I wanted to say 1,000 people. If you are making 100 naira from 20 people in a day, that will give you about 2,000 naira per day. All right. So let's say you are just making 2,000 naira per day using this VTU business. You can make more than 10,000 naira or 20,000 naira in 1 week. All right. You can make more than 10,000 naira or 20,000 naira in 1 week. This is exactly what a lot of people are using to make a lot of money. So if you are in Marisbees and you have this VTU account, you don't have a reason to do what? To lack money. All right. So like I said, any transaction you make as a reseller here, you get commission. See, let's say I want to pay for DSTV. Let's go to DSTV. You see, you go to DSTV, you select, you see all the DSTV packages are here. All the packages are here. You can select anyone you want to pay, right? Select anyone you want to pay. Let's say 1,008 something. Put the smart card number and phone number and click on proceed. And if you do it, the Marisbees will pay you. Marisbees will pay you about 100 naira back for making that transaction, and you can also charge your customer 100 naira. That means you are making 200 naira. Now, if you make this from 10 people, in addition from the one you make from data, calculate it. You can make more than 20,000 naira per week if you take VTU business seriously. All right. So electricity bill. Okay, let's say electricity. Let's say EEDC. All right. Every transaction here is working very, very well. So if you are not making money, it's you that do not want to make money. If you are not making money, it is you that know what to make. So when you put if you choose whether it is prepaid or postpaid, you put the meter number, you put the amount, you put the phone number, and click on proceed. Once you click on proceed, the person's detail will come out, and then you click on pay. Then you can screenshot the receipt, the proof of payment, and that is all. That is all. And you will make 100 naira from that particular transaction. Remember, when you pay for GoTV, DSTV, or StarTime, you make 100 naira for each transaction. When you pay for electricity bill, you make 100 naira. When you pay that, when you sell data, let's say you sell data of 320, managed bills will pay you 21 naira, and you can decide to sell your 1 gig. You can decide to sell 1 gig 500 naira. You can decide to sell 1 gig 400 naira instead of 320. Managed bills will charge you only 298 something naira for 1 gig, but you can decide to sell that 1 gig 500, and you are making 200 or 100 naira from it. Like, that is why I say that in a day, you can, if you make 2,000 naira from data subscriptions, and you make, let's say you make 500 naira for DSTV, go to your start time payment, and then you make 500 naira from the electricity bill payment, that is about 3,000 naira in a day. So if you no get money, now you no won't make money, now you no won't hustle. All right, because if you hustle, you will make money. If you do something that will generate you money, you will make money. It is as simple as that. It is as simple as that. Now remember that you can also register people and you'll be making money from their own transactions, right? You can be making money from their own transactions. For instance, let's go to referral. This is referrals, all right? So under this, if you go to these referrals, you can see the option. You can see the option. Let's look for it. Take a look at here. I don't know if you can see this cursor. I don't know if you can see this cursor. In this cursor, by the right, all right, you can see your referral link. Okay, you can see your referral link here. All right, so when you copy this referral link and send to anybody, the person can register for free. With this referral link, you can register people for free. All right, so when you register them, they can be using their VTU account to be making transactions, but they will not make commission. The reason they will not make commission is because they did not pay to register, so they will not make commission. They can only be buying those things at affordable, at a very cheap rate, and they can also sell to others at a very cheap rate, but they will not make commission. But they can decide to sell higher. They can decide to sell airtime of 100 naira, 110 or 120, and then they can decide to sell data of 280. They can decide to sell it 400 or 500 and still make money. So this is a marriage business is offering people free VTU portal. But the good thing is that anytime they pay, marriage business will pay you 20% of any amount they use to register. And you will continue making commission from their transaction. That means when people register from using your VTU portal, make sure you follow them up to pay for the registration so that you will start making commission from their transactions, right? So this is one of my accounts in marriage biz, right? So, and who is that? Who is that? Who is that?
Wait, like quickly, I don't know.
So that is it. So there are a lot of ways you can be making money from this business. So if you are not making money from marriage biz, it is you that do not want to make money. If you are not making money from marriage biz, it is you that do not want to make money. Like this bulk SMS, you want to send bulk SMS, you just click on send SMS. All right, just click on send SMS, enter the ID, enter all the numbers of those that you want to receive the SMS. All right, you can also get it from your contact list, add all of them here, or you can decide to send to the contact that are saved in your phone. If this were to be my phone now, I'm using laptop, but if this were to be my phone, if I just click on this send to saved contacts and I click on this icon here, all my contacts will come out. I will just select all the contacts I want to send the message to. I will come here and type my message. After typing my message, I will then send it here. Once I send it, all of them will receive my SMS. All of them will receive my SMS, all right? So there are a lot of things you can do with this, your VTU account. And that is why I say, if you do just 2 of all the transactions here, if you're making just 2 of all the transactions here, you can be earning more than 20,000 naira per week. Like I said, I've shown you how you can make it. It is very realistic. It is not something I'm not telling you a folk tale. I'm not giving you a fake news. Okay, this is a real life situation. If you sell data to 10 persons, you can make, and you're adding just 100 naira profit to the data you are selling, apart from the commission that you are receiving from Maris Biz. If you just sell to 10 persons, you are making 1,000 naira instantly. And then if you that particular deal, if you sell to 20 persons, you are making 20,000 naira instantly. That is on data. Now 20,000 naira, how many? Let's say, let's not calculate 7 days in a, let's calculate 5 days in a week. Now 2,000 naira times 5 days in a week. Those who do mathematics will tell us that 2,000 naira times 5 will be 10,000 naira. So that is exactly how you can make 10,000 naira per week. And then if you do GoTV, DSTV, StarTime, and pay for electricity bill, if you add it to this 2,000 naira in a week, you can make additional 2,000 naira to the 2,000 naira you make from the data you sell, and then 2,000 naira from plus 2,000 will give you 4,000 naira. And then if you times 4,000 naira to 5, that is 5 days in a week. That is 4,000 naira times 5. That will give you about 20,000 naira. All right. This is different from the commission you are making from the Maris Biz transactions. All right. The same thing applies to all other transactions here. Like I said, all these transactions here are working. You can be doing these things for all these things for people, and you'll be making money as you do them. All right. So you don't have any reason to say, I don't have money, I am broke, I am this or that. If you go to road now to tell people that they can buy data at a rate of 1 gig at a rate of 400 naira or even 320 naira from you, a lot of persons will be patronizing you. So it is a matter of creating awareness. And then for those of us here, like where I am, I'm in a village. Okay, I'm in a village. I'm not living in a GRA. I'm living in a village. My school now inside village today. So that's where I am. So here now they sell airtime 110, 120. All right. So if I go now and tell people that I'm selling airtime 100 naira, people will be feeling this place. Okay. And I'll be selling airtime to them 100 naira. So instead of them buying 110 or 120 outside, they can come to me to buy it 100 naira, and Maris Biz will still pay me. Okay, Maris Biz will still pay me for the airtime I sell, and then I see. And if I decide to sell it 110, they will still buy from me, because along the road they're selling 120. So if I decide to sell 110, they will still buy from me, and I will still make commission from Maris Biz. So that is why I will not be poor if I have this type of business. All right. So the same thing applies to data and all other transactions. So that is exactly how you can be making more than 20,000 naira per day, per week. I mean, I don't want to say per day before you say per day. You know, when you have not developed your mind to big money, when somebody mentions big money, you'll be thinking that it is too good to be true. That is why I want to put it on a very low level. So at least you can make it 2,000 naira per day doing VTU business in Maris Biz. In Maris Biz. So that is exactly how to do it. So I think this is well understood, and I believe that the training is well simplified. So I think I'm done for tonight. I'm done for tonight. Thank you so much for participating in this training. Like I said, if you don't have a VTU portal yet, you can get back to the person that invited you here to get your VTU portal, and you start making money from it. You start making money from it. If you don't have a VTU portal yet, if you have not gotten your Maris Biz VTU portal, get back to the person that invited you to this training. Let the person send you his or her referral link to get your VTU portal. All right. So that is it. VTU business can be paying you more than 10,000, 20,000 naira per week without stepping out of your room, without stepping out of your house. All you need is to create awareness. Even your close friend, even your close friend alone, your family member, those that are living in your compound alone, can generate you more than 20,000 naira per week if you use Marriage Biz to do it. I'm not talking about other VTU business. If you use other VTU, you may not make up to this amount. But if you use Marriage Biz using this method that I just shared to you this night, you can be making more than 10,000 naira to 20,000 naira per week. All right. So that is it. That is it for tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. I think I'm done. 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 So if you have a question, you can ask. If you have a question, please, you can ask. You can either drop it. You can either drop it in the comments in the chat session, or you unmute yourself and ask your question. I am free to answer your questions. Just have a few minutes to do that. If you have a question, feel free to ask. If you have a question, feel free to ask. Hello. Please, if you have a question, feel free to ask. You are welcome, Elevated Queen. You are welcome. You are welcome. You can drop your question in the chat session. This is the chat session. You can drop your question, or you unmute yourself and ask your question. Like I said, for those that just joined us, we just discussed how you can be making 10,000 naira to 20,000 naira per week doing Marriage Biz VTU business. And I shared you all the strategies you can use to do that. And it is very practical. It's very practical. All right. So that was what we discussed tonight. So I think there is no question. In the absence of questions, thank you everybody for being part of tonight's training. Bless up and have a good night rest.